AITH for telling my in-laws they can't see our baby unless they stop pushing religion on us. I'm 32M, married to my wife, 31, and we had our first baby 4 months ago. We're both pretty normal about religion. We were raised around it, but we don't go to church and we don't want to sign the baby up for anything before he's old enough to choose. My wife's parents are very religious, like church twice a week, Bible study, the whole thing. Since we brought our son home, they've been on a mission. At first, it was small stuff like leaving a tiny children's Bible in the diaper bag or asking what we're teaching him. Then it turned into when is the baptism every single visit. We kept saying we're not doing it right now. Last week, her mom sent my wife a screenshot of a baptism registration form with our address filled in and a note that said, I talked to Father Mark. He saved you a spot. We never asked her to do that. My wife called her and told her to stop. And her mom cried and said we were endangering his soul and that she feels personally responsible if something happens to him. The next day, her dad left me a voicemail while I was literally heating a bottle at 2 a.m., saying, I'm leading the family away from God and I need to be a man and do the right thing. I was tired and pissed and maybe too blunt, and I texted back that if they keep this up, they won't be seeing the baby for a while because we're not letting them use him as a prop for their faith. Her mom replied in the family group chat saying, I'm punishing them for loving their grandson and that I'm controlling my wife. Then her aunt chimed in about how my wife used to be such a good girl and now she's lost. My wife is on my side, but she's also devastated because she feels like she is choosing between her parents and our little family. We tried a softer boundary already. We said no baptism talk, no surprise church plans, no telling the baby he's going to hell, and stop bringing religious stuff into our home. They agreed for like one visit. Then it was right back to comments, praying over him without asking, and pressing my wife when I'm in the kitchen washing bottles. I finally told my wife I'm done with the constant pressure and guilt trips, and we should take a break from visits until they can respect a simple no. Now my wife's phone is blowing up. Her dad is calling me cold and disrespectful, and her mom is telling everyone we're keeping the baby from them. AITAH for putting a hard line on visits, even though I know this is hurting my wife too.